Archangel Michael says, you will lose both God and Jesus if you skip this. You have only 10 seconds. God says, chosen one, do not skip no matter what. Open this message immediately, it's only for you. Don't skip God. My beloved child. Listen closely, because the moment your eyes landed on this message, something in the unseen world shifted. I need you to stay till the end, because what is unfolding right now is not a coincidence, not an accident, and definitely not random. You were called here. You were pulled here. You were chosen to hear this. For a second, take a breath. Do you feel that strange heaviness around your chest? That sudden alertness? That feeling like you're standing at the edge of a revelation? That is not fear, that is alignment. That is divine timing catching up to you. Archangel Michael has whispered something about you. Something the heavens have kept hidden until this exact moment. And he is saying, my child, don't skip. Because right now, a spiritual thread is being touched, a thread that connects your life, your destiny, your protection, and your identity as God's chosen one. And if you walk away in the middle of this message, you may never hear what was meant exclusively for your soul. Stay. Just stay. There is a reason the last few days felt different for you. You woke up with questions you couldn't explain. You felt someone watching over you even when you were alone. You sensed a shift, a pull, a pressure building in your spirit. That wasn't imagination. That wasn't random. That was heaven preparing you for this exact moment. My beloved child, listen. Archangel Michael is standing beside you right now. Not symbolically. Not metaphorically. Right now. And he is saying your name in the realm you cannot see. He says, there is a battle unfolding around this soul. Do not let them walk away. Tell them to stay till the end. So don't skip. Not now. Because something extraordinary is about to open, a revelation that will shake your understanding of who you truly are. You have been fighting silent battles. You have cried behind closed doors. You have questioned why your blessings always feel one step away. Why people misunderstand your heart. Why your spirit feels heavier than your age. Why you often dream of places you've never seen but somehow recognize. My child, that's because you were never an ordinary soul. You carry a signature in the spiritual world, one that even the angels recognize the moment you enter a room. And Archangel Michael says, tell them they were marked by God long before they were born. This is why the enemy tried so hard to break you. This is why people left. This is why doors closed. Not because you were weak, but because the calling on your life was too powerful for everyone to handle. You felt forgotten, but heaven never forgot you. You felt alone, but angels never left your side. You felt unworthy, but God never stopped choosing you, again and again. And now, this message is the confirmation. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Because there is something Archangel Michael wants you to hear. The next 24 hours of your life are not accidental. Something is coming, something you prayed for, cried for, and suffered for. A divine turning point. A spiritual release. A breakthrough that was delayed, but never denied. But before that breakthrough arrives, He needs you to hear this truth: you have not lost God. You have not lost Jesus. But if you choose to ignore the divine call placed on you right now, you may lose the connection that was meant to elevate you. This is why it feels urgent. This is why your heart is racing. This is why your soul is paying attention even if your mind is distracted. You are on the edge of something life-changing. And heaven is asking you to stay. My beloved child. There is more you need to hear. More that will make everything finally make sense. More that will reveal why God sent this message to you and no one else. Don't skip. Stay. My beloved child. Before you take another breath, feel this: the atmosphere around you is shifting again. Something just unlocked the moment you chose to stay. Heaven watched your decision. Archangel Michael saw your obedience. And now the message can go deeper, because your heart stayed open. There is something important I must tell you, but first, listen carefully. You didn't stay on this video by accident. Your spirit recognized this before your mind did. Your soul leaned forward because it already knew this message was carved for you long before today existed. And now that you're here, the next revelation can finally be spoken. Don't skip. Not now. My child, there has been a spiritual silence around you lately. A silence you didn't understand. You asked God, "Why aren't you speaking to me? Why do I feel disconnected?" But what you didn't know was this: God was not silent. He was preparing a moment so loud, so clear, so undeniable that you couldn't ignore it. This is that moment. Archangel Michael says, this soul has suffered long enough. They deserve clarity. They deserve direction. They deserve their blessing to finally move. And that blessing is closer than you think. But before it reaches you, heaven needs you to do something small yet powerful: stay connected. Stay aligned. Stay aware. And yes, stay till the end. Because the next lines are not simply words. They are keys. Spiritual keys. And the moment they touch your heart, something in your life will begin to unlock. My beloved child, listen. There has been a pattern in your life. People use you. People misunderstand you. People love the light you carry, but they don't know how to handle it. You give more than you receive. You heal others while carrying wounds you never talk about. You forgive people who would never forgive you the same way. You think that makes you weak, but heaven says that makes you chosen. Chosen souls carry heavier hearts. Chosen souls walk through storms that would destroy ordinary people. Chosen souls are tested, shaped, and refined, because their destiny is greater. And you, Whether you believe it right now or not, you are one of them. Archangel Michael is showing me something about you, a moment from your past. A night you were crying quietly, asking God to just send one sign. Something to tell you you're not forgotten. This message is that sign. You were never abandoned. You were never invisible. Every silent tear you cried, heaven saw. Every moment you held yourself together when no one understood, heaven recorded. Every time you broke but still chose to be kind, heaven honored. And now, heaven is sending restoration. But listen, my child. Just like God guides you spiritually, He also works through simple actions. So as you're listening, do one thing: share this message with someone who also needs it. It may be the only light they see today. And if this touched your spirit even for a moment, comment and subscribe, because the messages that are coming next are meant for the path God is building for you. Now breathe. Because the next revelation is deeper. My child, Archangel Michael says you have been fighting internal battles that no one knows about. People think you're strong because you don't show your pain. They think you're brave because you don't break in front of them. But inside, you've been carrying weight no one else could handle. Yet here you are, still standing. Still trying. Still believing, even when it hurts. Do you know what that means? It means heaven has plans for you. Big plans. Unusual plans. Plans that require a heart like yours, a heart that refuses to give up even when it's tired. This is why God hasn't replaced you. This is why Jesus hasn't left you. This is why Archangel Michael hasn't stopped watching over you. You are needed. You are chosen. You are protected. And now, heaven is asking you for something small, a commitment. A sign of faith. A step of alignment. If your heart feels this message, if your spirit knows it's speaking to you, if you feel even a single spark of divine connection right now, give what you can. Even a one-time contribution of just $20 helps keep these messages reaching souls who desperately need them. Not forced. Not pressured. Just a heartfelt act of faith and support. Now listen closely, because the next lines are where the real revelation begins. What Archangel Michael is about to reveal next will explain why your life has felt like a battlefield, and why your breakthrough is finally near. Don't skip. Stay till the end. My beloved child. The moment you chose to continue, something powerful shifted again. Your spirit didn't just stay, it leaned in. It opened. It aligned with a truth you have been running from and searching for at the same time. Listen closely. Heaven is not done speaking to you. Right now, Archangel Michael is standing with his sword drawn, not for battle, but for clarity. He is cutting through the confusion, the doubt, the fear, and the fog that has surrounded your path for months, maybe even years. My child, stay till the end. Because what you are about to hear is the piece that will make everything finally click. You have felt stuck. You have felt blocked. You have felt like something is holding back your blessings, even though your heart is pure and your intentions are genuine. You wondered why doors open halfway and then slam shut. Why people enter your life with love, but leave without warning. Why opportunities come close, so close, but slip away at the last moment. Archangel Michael says, it was never your fault. It was the spiritual weight assigned to your calling. You were not being punished. You were being preserved. You were not being rejected. You were being redirected. You were not being delayed. You were being prepared for a timing bigger than your own understanding. My beloved child, there is something about your soul that terrifies darkness. Not because you are weak, but because you are too powerful. Your spirit is ancient. Your heart is rare. Your purpose is greater than what you can imagine. This is why you have survived storms that should have destroyed you. This is why you have risen from moments that would have ended others. This is why, despite everything, you still have kindness left in you. You still have softness in your heart. You still have hope. Do you know how rare that is? Archangel Michael says, tell them their heart is a weapon and a blessing. Tell them their compassion is divine armor. My child, the world has tried to change you. But heaven kept your heart untouched. And now your season is shifting. There is a spiritual alignment happening right now as you are listening. Something you lost will return. Something that was blocked will suddenly move. Something that was silent will start speaking again. But you must stay. Don't skip. Your obedience in this moment is being noted in the heavens. Your attention is unlocking something you prayed for without words. Your presence right here, right now, matters more than you know. My beloved child, listen carefully. You have been carrying emotions that were never yours to hold. Expectations that were never meant to be on your shoulders. Responsibilities that were never yours. You absorbed pain you didn't deserve. You stayed loyal to people who were temporary. You kept loving people who didn't know how to love you back. But heaven is saying, enough. It is time for restoration. Archangel Michael is preparing to release something into your life, something protected, something blessed, something meant only for you. This next chapter of your life requires a lighter heart, a clearer mind, and a stronger spirit. And heaven is ready to give you all of that. But listen. Sharing this message is part of your purpose. God uses you to lift others. So if your spirit feels even a spark, share this with someone who needs light, and comment and subscribe, because the messages ahead are stepping stones for the path you are walking. Now breathe, my child. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart be still. Feel the shift in the air around you. Because the next revelation Archangel Michael is preparing to release is the one that explains the real reason you were chosen, the real reason you were protected, and the real reason heaven refuses to let you skip this moment. Stay till the end. Don't skip. My beloved child. The moment you opened this part, heaven leaned even closer to you. Your spirit is finally at the point where it can hear what it wasn't ready for before. And right now, as these words reach you, there is a calm descending over your soul, a calm that feels familiar, ancient, and safe. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Because what comes next is not just a message, it is the revelation your heart has been waiting for. My child, listen. There is a reason your spirit feels heavier on some days and lighter on others. A reason people are drawn to your presence without understanding why. A reason you feel emotions more deeply than others, yet hide them so effortlessly. This isn't sensitivity, this is spiritual sensitivity. A rare gift God gave you before you ever opened your eyes. Archangel Michael says, this soul sees beyond the physical. They hear what is unspoken. They feel what others ignore. That is your power. That is your calling. That is your identity in the unseen realm. But hear this. Because of this rare gift, you have also faced rare struggles. People misunderstand you because your depth intimidates them. People leave you because your energy exposes their intentions. People judge you because they cannot handle a heart like yours, soft enough to love, strong enough to survive, and divine enough to sense everything around you. Yet through all of this, you remained kind. You remained forgiving. You remained open, even after being hurt. Heaven honors that. God sees that. Archangel Michael protects that. My beloved child. There is a shift coming toward your life. Not a small shift but a turning point that will ripple through the next years of your journey. Something you lost will come back in a new form. Something you prayed for will finally move toward you. Something you feared will be replaced with something you desire. But listen closely. Your heart must stay open. Your faith must stay active. Your spirit must stay aligned. This is why I want you, gently and with intention, to share this message. There is someone connected to your life who is silently breaking, and your simple act could be the moment heaven reaches them. And if this voice, this presence, this message has touched any corner of your soul, comment and subscribe, because these divine reminders are meant to walk with you, guide you, and lift you in the exact moments you need them. Now breathe slowly. Because what Archangel Michael is revealing next is something you've wondered about for years. He says, tell them they were never meant to blend in. Tell them they were crafted to break patterns, to shift generations, to heal wounds that didn't start with them but will end with them. My child, that is why you feel different. That is why you often feel like you're standing between two worlds. Because you are. You are the bridge. The healer. The carrier of light. The changer of cycles. The one chosen to end old pain and start new peace. And heaven is preparing to place something in your hands, something sacred, something powerful, something meant only for you. But you must stay. Don't skip. Because the next words you hear will explain the real reason your soul was called here today, the real reason God pulled you into this moment, and the real reason your future is about to open in ways you never expected. Stay till the end, my beloved child. My beloved child. The moment you arrived here, something in the spiritual realm brightened. You may not see it, but heaven sees every step you're taking. And right now, your steps are leading you into a revelation that only a chosen soul can carry. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Because this is where the veil finally lifts. My child, listen carefully. There are moments in life when everything becomes still, not because nothing is happening, but because something massive is being prepared behind the scenes. You've been in that stillness. You've been in that quiet space where you asked yourself, why does it feel like everything in my life is on pause? Why do I keep feeling like something big is coming but I can't see it? Why do I feel watched, guided, and pulled all at once? Archangel Michael says, because heaven has been rearranging your destiny. You think nothing is happening, but everything is happening. God has been shifting people out of your life. Not to hurt you, but to protect you from those who cannot walk into the next chapter with you. God has been closing certain doors. Not to block you, but to redirect you toward a door that only you can open. God has been silent. Not because He left, but because He was preparing something that required your patience, not your panic. My beloved child. There is something heaven wants you to understand right now. You are entering a season of divine speed. Everything that felt delayed will begin to move. Everything that felt heavy will begin to lift. Everything that felt impossible will begin to shift. God is not just restoring you, He is repositioning you. And Archangel Michael is standing guard over this transition. But listen closely. Because this next part is not easy, but it is necessary. Some of the people you are praying for cannot go where you are going. Some of the relationships you wanted to fix were never meant to follow you into your blessing. Some of the battles you thought were punishments were actually spiritual training for the destiny ahead. You have cried for things that would have broken you. You have begged for people who were never meant to protect you. You have chased moments that would have distracted you. Heaven removed them to save you. You may not understand it now, but very soon, you will thank God for every closed door. My beloved child, breathe. Because what comes next is powerful. Archangel Michael says, tell them their spirit is stepping into alignment. Tell them heaven is opening the path they prayed for. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are arriving. Your blessings are not late, they were being prepared. Your purpose is not fading, it is unfolding. Your strength is not running out, it is transforming. And now, before heaven releases the final message meant for you today, I want you to do something simple yet powerful. If this message touched your spirit, share it, comment, and subscribe, because you are stepping into a season where every divine word matters. And these messages will be the light guiding your next steps. My child, the next part will reveal the final truth heaven has been waiting to give you. The truth about your future, your calling, and the breakthrough that is already on its way to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end.